What you're about to hear is one of the saddest stories I've ever heard. This man's homeless, but he has 2 jobs, schizophrenia. He's a victim of child predators, and people treat him like he doesn't even matter.
Well, I mean, it started around 14. My parents split up from doing too many drugs. Not really, not really being much of parents, and I fell into the drug scene myself. Um, Beaten and sexually molested for about 3 years old until 13, and wound up with PTSD from that. Struggle with bipolar depression, anxiety, and PTSD and schizophrenia. I said PTSD twice. Oh well. Just packed a bag and started walking across the country. Made it through pretty much every single state now. Just worked to try and survive, try and live. Now, I'm still struggling off and on with my wife, sleeping on the street, dealing with getting medication, getting food, getting housing, getting help for my circumstances. Never really had too much help. Struggle with child support for a son that was adopted out by his mother's husband. Still having to pay on that, even though technically the law states it's supposed to stop. And I have a daughter right now that I'm struggling to provide for. It's just a real thing, and a lot of people consider you to be just professional homeless and not want to work, not want to be motivated, not want to get off your ass and do anything, which isn't necessarily true for all of us. Some of us are just drifters, and we try our best to make our way through lives. 33 years old now, and just doing what I can to survive.
Can anyone explain to me why is it that people like Dylan get demonized? Why can't people like Dylan get love and care? The man's an American citizen. The man's not a bad person. His story is very similar to mine. That's why I care about him so much. When I heard what happened to him as a kid, how could I not? And I wanted people to see this. Dylan, I told him, hey, you want to tell your story? Tell your story. Don't hold back. And I want people to see that so that you can understand that the people that you see on the streets, they aren't monsters. These are human beings. There's nothing Dylan did to deserve this.